my plan is so much worse. Pretty much, yep. Speaking of, it's 16.4, so we should already be able to take a look up in...
we'll take a look in just a second here. Yep, they have no heating. Well, that's the metro, too.
The metro station isn't heated enough. I can understand that. It can, the temperatures can just be weird in the metro station in general.
Yeah.
You seem to have, worker shortages at the, farms. The tree farms, question mark?
Oh, yeah, because I think I was intending to... Well, no, I think those are product things.
Buyers not enough buyers, okay. Yeah. So you need some more beavers... Some more human intelligent beavers to treat your trees as produce.
I don't want to educate that. I think the reason I didn't have a elementary school in here before was because I wanted them to be able to work at Chaos, but I guess they get an elementary school at the very least.
How much education? Like, how much education is too much education to work at a whatever this game considers low education job? Like, is elementary school? Will they actually say no? I've went to elementary school, so I'm too smart for you.
I do not know. How's our traffic situation? Hey, it's not too bad.
I'm impressed, yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be backed up. It's going to be backed up. Yeah. But if it's backed up onto just the on-ramp and not into the actual city, then compared to what it was at before, that is a massive improvement.
Yep, indeed.
Who should Jeremy Dixon call if no one shows up to pick up the dead?
I think I know where this guy's going to be. So nobody's dead yet, but he's worried that somebody might become dead.
Yeah, some family member is sick, and he's like, "Who should I call?" Or maybe he's planning. Maybe he's got, he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna murder somebody. I need to make sure that they're disposed of correctly." Somebody died at the busy corner shop.
Yep.
Sky
Well,
Trust.
They were murdered there.
Right. Sky Trust is a name you trust for a busy corner shop.
Yes. For a shop, yes.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a bank or a
bank.
Realtor or anything like that.
That guy just drove over the, oh good, you're just gonna park at the corner shop and leave. You're one of those people. Oh, you're just gonna park next door when all those parking spots are open. You're one of those people.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's like there's a McDonald's and a Burger King next to each other. They park at the McDonald's and walk over to the Burger King.
Yeah, exactly. And also those are both just shops, but one of them is bigger than the other. Well, in fairness, maybe she didn't want to shop at the place with a dead body.
We're at Oh, there we go. I was just about to say we're at 16,993. We can get rid of our dead bodies now.
Yay!
We can also treat our sewage as we export it. Who would want to do that? I'm curious about what this whole cryopreservatory thing is.
I like the idea of a cryopreservatory being your only option for death.
Yes, exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking, too.
We don't accept death in this region.
I know that because... Why is it in Modern Facts? I guess it is. Okay. What does that mean? But I'm not using any mods that would be in. I don't think. Well, maybe it's one of the expansions. Anyway, given the fact that recycling centers work, even if you don't have anything else, I'm pretty sure that would work too. Assuming that it still delivers dead bodies.
Right. But I assume...
But they have a very low patient capacity.
I assume that like a cemetery...
Yeah, they'll fill up.
It'll fill up, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to dispose of them and send them to the crematory.
Yep.
Oh, did we tell you that we were going to revive you after a few? I'm sorry, we just... we might cremate your body. Whoops.
All right. This is a perfect spot. There we go. And let's also start emptying our cemeteries. Definitely we can get more space in... What do we have going on right now? Oh, nothing. Okay.
There is, yeah. It's a random little bit that's just undeveloped. I gotta point out the rubble block, since rubble didn't stay there anyway. If you wanted to stick something in that block, so long as it doesn't replace the holy tree.
Well, no, I kind of would rather this just be like an undeveloped parcel. Like some really, really rich billionaire that isn't going to give up their land owns this.
owns it, but also refuses to develop it.
And the city has yet to be able to give an eminent domain or an eminent domain argument.
Even
They're
though
like, well,
it was so. Oh, you know what? It was so after the tsunami. Some billionaire bought all of the houses on that land, like bought that entire block from the trusts of the people who had previously lived there, and just decided not to do anything with it.
Correct. I don't even have a cemetery up here. Oh, I'm out of money.
Those are a bit expensive. Those ain't cheap.
And Flint doesn't get a...
Flint's gonna, it's got a lot more suffering to do.
Well, I think Flint can just dump their bodies into here. Probably fine, into the water.
The, whatever that is, the mixture of stuff will just dissolve the bodies, so...
Yes, exactly.
And then
it's like it's like a tailings pond, but for waste. Human waste.
Which is to say, waste humans.
Well, yes, that too, yes. It's a very organic tailings pond.
I would like to apologize to the people of Flint, but really, this is also how the entire political system has been treating you for how many years now? A lot of years, so...
I would like to point out that at least Flint has a sauna.
Which will solve their heating problems. I don't know how the sauna itself heats itself, because it's not allowed to use any form of heating.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess you can still burn stuff.
No, because that's heating.
Oh, yeah.
Because
but it's
you
not
can't use electric heating, and you can't use non-electric heating, so you just can't heat things.
It's not
You're
for
not even allowed
heating,
ovens.
It's for okay. I see.
In fact, I don't know how the crematorium's going to operate there.
Yeah, well, I'm not putting a crematorium there.
Oh, yeah,
so
fair enough.
That's how.
Yeah. That little area that is only metro accessible is downright bustling.
Yep.
People moving in left and right. Cars that just got there by magic.
Yep.
Does it let you put them, like, on cliff edges?
Yeah, of course.
Just plant this tree directly onto a cliff edge.
Hey, I've seen trees growing out of cliffs before.
Yeah, but not planted by people. Like you can't just go and put a tree on a cliff edge. I don't even know if you just chose to actually plant a tree on the cliff edge, how you would go about doing it. You can just get there naturally.
You have to go in and weave the roots in between the cracks of the rock.
Okay, so indeed, the plan that I had required a bit more money than you have. Can I just take
I'm actually going to raise taxes again, by the way, but go ahead.
Can I just take a quick ol' look at the new tile you bought? Can I take a quick ol' look at what direction that river flows? Oh yeah, I can see from the sediment, from the sewage.
Yes. So not everything has to be about sewage. I'm just pointing that out now.
I was just judging by the sewage what direction the river flows. My plan is so much worse. Pretty much, yep.
Well, I can't afford that right now, thankfully, so...
God, dams are expensive. Dams are expensive. It doesn't, so given that a dam wouldn't actually function as a dam there anyway, it's not like it has to be a dam. I was thinking just if you raise the terrain there so that it just has more of an obstacle and it'll lake up a bit before spilling over.
It is still kind of expensive.
This is another situation where really my main goal is to screw up land we don't own. It'll be a bit, that's higher than I thought it was, actually.
There we go, that's about all I can afford.
It looks fantastic. It'll look better when you let it flow and see what happens. Okay. The physics, though. The physics, though.
This is gonna be a wave. I guess it's an inverse wave.
I wonder what's coming after that. Like, I think this isn't gonna do anything too bad, but what's coming after that might be, as it continues to sort of... Okay, yeah. We're making a lake. I don't know where that lake is gonna go. Okay, you're fine.
All the way up there.
Oh, it might be a problem all the way over there. Maybe, but I doubt
we'll see. We'll see.
Hey!
Well, this goes up by... Which contour is this? Okay, so this is this contour here. So yeah.
So that'll very well go over there. It could technically flow all the way to the highway over there. Because there's a bit of a dip.
I doubt it's going to.
Yeah,
but
that seems a bit far, but great. I'm happy. We have once again affected areas we don't even own. And I'm afraid we're going to affect our water intake in a bit here.
Yeah,
because
I think we are.
Really cut short that river even more than I thought we were going to. You know, I'd done enough stuff with traffic and sewage, so I wanted to do something with fresh water.
All right, let me get this, while that's all going on, let me get this last crematorium in here.
Crematorium should be a place that produces cream.
Yes. Well, it does. You mix the ashes with water.
I think of all of the non-dairy cream substitutes available, human ashes mixed with water.
So there's soy milk, there's other oat milk, and there's human milk. And by human milk, I don't mean the stuff that comes out of human mammary glands.
We've just decided to turn off the river. Sorry about that. You might need to get some water pumps over here and pipe them in.
I might need to, you're right.
I think you're going to have some water supply problems in a moment.
I just want to see how high this, or where this is going to end up before I do that. I think this is about the level it's going to end at over here. How much does it cost to move one? Okay, these two are actually currently disconnected, turned off, so...
Our new shoreline. I'm still... Are you going to put it on the dam? Okay.
Alright, we're going to put it right here.
You know, like Chicago in, I think, the early 1900s, maybe the late 1800s even, reversed part of one of their rivers.
Yeah.
We just turned off one of our rivers. We didn't, and by one of, I mean the river that was the main thing in town. Yes. We just replaced it with a creek.
This is climate change. This is what climate change looks like.
Sometimes climate change is, you know, so there's the debate, by which I mean not debate, about how much climate change is caused by humans. There's no question that this change to this climate was caused by humans.
No, this is natural.
You know, sometimes rivers just get dammed. We can just imagine that was a beaver dam, like the world's greatest beaver, the hyper beaver, dammed this whole gigantic river.
The hyper beaver.
The hyper beaver, you heard.
Well, we're gonna be able to test this out real quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that! Look at how much we're accomplishing here. I mean, if that is at the top right of the screen right now is going to be the level of this river right now...
No, it's going to come back up a little bit.
I mean, it's gotta. The water, like, refuses to quite go away because of the way it flows around the turbines. Albert? That's just a dick move.
Wow. They just say, I hope a tornado... Are they trying to jinx the city?
Yeah. He's saying it's a disaster city. Why would he say that? I feel like 15 is less than that was, because I don't think you built any that was as low as 15. But that's still more than a normal wind turbine, and that's completely dry.
Yeah. I don't think they need the water. I think they just need the water to be built.
Oh, that's a bit far over there. They should have the... I don't know, like, my fear is, have we created a lake or a river? I think you've
just redirected the river.
Yeah, have we redirected the river, and if so, there's gonna be... It's gonna be real expensive to buy the tiles to... Oh my god, it stopped!
What is going on up here? This is a problem. Okay, that, I think, will stop. Yeah, that'll stop before getting to the city, so that's good. But the highway is now
The cars
done.
will also stop before getting to the city, which is rather a problem.
Look at all the cars in the water there.
They will get to the city if that gets to the city.
Exactly.
If that flows all the way to the city, they'll get there.
Uh-huh.
So maybe this river path will still have a river in it. It'll just be that river now.
Well, yeah, but it's not. I think that there's this area of land right here is too high. I think there's enough of a ridge there. Well, but I think it's still lower than. Yeah, it's still lower than the dam, so it might actually flow in there. Yeah.
This has been a real disaster. So I'm proud of that one. I've
a few
minor
I'm surprised
things, and now
that
I've destroyed your city.
This looks like it wouldn't have affected much, but
yeah, I mean,
I think.
Oh, that's what? That river isn't even flowing anymore?
No, because this is lower up here, and so once the height got all the way back up.
Yeah. And we're forming quite the lake up there, too. Boy, I love... Something really amuses me about just destroying land we don't own.
I mean, to be fair, when you're putting in a dam, that's often what you do.
Of course, yeah. I mean, every dam does that, at least to a certain extent.
Like the Three Gorges Dam was famous for it.